Hello my lovely YouTube family, welcome to today's practice. Today I am filming in a little bit of a different environment. As you can see, it's in Diani where I grew up. It's a really beautiful place. So I have a fun and playful full body Vinyasa flow for you today. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. I post weekly here on YouTube. And if you do enjoy this practice, remember to give me a nice big thumbs up. All right, when you're ready to get started, let's come into a child's pose. With your hands reaching out in front of you, let's drop the forehead down to the floor. Let the elbows rest to the mat and just get yourself settled here for a couple of moments. We won't be here for too long. Let's find our grounding as you feel the shin bones connect to the earth, sensing that lengthening of your spine. Closing down your eyes, start to relax into the shoulders, your face, your neck, your jaw, allowing the body to unclench as you arrive and pull yourself into the present moment. Let's land with a full and spacious breath in through the nose. And then open the mouth as you release, let it go. One more time like that, nice full breath in through the nose. And then exhale, release as you sigh, let it go. With that out breath, you can gently lift your gaze, roll onto your hands and your knees, come into a tabletop position, tuck your toes under, feel into the toe mounds, feel into the hands, and then start to find barrels here as we slowly roll out the spine. So I want you to close your eyes and completely forget about what you look like and just start to find these circles, rounding your upper back, mid back and lower back, and then arching the spine, bending into your elbows, keeping your face and your neck nice and relaxed. If you were moving in one direction, start to change directions of the movement, nice and slow and spacious here to begin with. And then on your next exhale, let's sink the hips back to the heels, keeping the toes tucked. We reach the hands out in front of you. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, glide the hands forwards as much as you can, coming right into puppy pose, getting into the chest and shoulders. Melt your armpits down to the floor, keeping your hips nice and high. Relax your belly and relax your whole rib cage. Just let the air naturally come in. And then sighing it out. With that out breath, ripple the body down to the floor, lowering chest to earth. Hands beneath shoulders. Inhale, we lift the chest, cobra pose. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly roll it back down. A few more rounds like that. Inhale, lift your heart space, shoulders peel back. And then exhale, soften to the ground. Breathe in again, lift. Feel the hips press into the floor as you lift the heart forwards. Exhale to lower. Last round. Inhale, breathe in to lift. And then exhale, melt all the way down to the ground. Glide your hands beneath your shoulders now, tuck your toes, and push yourself up slowly up into a plank position, taking your time. And then we roll the hips back into a downward facing dog. Let's begin to pedal out through the feet, bending into one leg and then bending into the other leg. Feel into that space across the backs of your legs, your shoulders, your spine. And then with your next out breath, walk your hands towards your feet, make your way all the way here to the back of your space. Take a generous bend into your knees, and then lift your chest, come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Once again, we lift the chest, breathe in, and then breathe out to fold. Inhale, we rise now, high mountain pose. Push into the feet, reach into your fingers, letting the palms connect at the top. Exhale, glide the hands right into your chest in prayer. And then we go again. Inhale, arms rise. Feel that lengthening through the lateral lines of your body. Exhale, fold forwards, bow down to the floor. As your hands meet the floor, start to reach your right arm into the sky, playing with straightening out through your right leg as you bend into your left knee. Take a breath as you reach into the right shoulder. And then exhale, changing sides, right hand meets the earth, left arm stretches into the sky, bending into right knee and straightening through left leg. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, drop both of your hands down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. As you breathe out, bend your knees slightly and walk forwards, come into a plank position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists as you push away from the ground. Feel that connection that you have to your center, your core. Nice and slowly, chaturanga, bend the elbows with control, and then make your way right into your upward facing dog. Glide the shoulders back, lift your heart forwards. Slowly roll the hips back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. With that out breath, start to reach your right leg into the sky. Find your three-legged dog. We bend into the knee, draw your foot towards your bum, breathing in. Exhale, lizard lunge, step lightly outside of your right hand, and then lower your hips down as much as you can. Take a gentle breath into your hips. With that out breath, left knee drops to the mat. Come into half splits variation, just walk your hands closer towards you as you play with a straight-ish right leg. Inhale, lift the chest, and then exhale, lean forwards as you melt forwards and feel into that opening across the right hamstring. Start to rebend into the right knee. Lift your left knee off the floor, easy twist. Stretch your right arm into the sky and start to circle out this right wrist here at the top. Take a nice leisurely breath as you push into the left hand. Come into a side plank now, stack your ankle bones and try to lift your hips firm into that left hand. Breathe in and hold for 3, for 2, and then for 1, drop your right hand to the floor, right knee drops to the mat, supported side plank, your left arm is stretching up and over. Listen carefully, lift your left leg off the floor, point into the toes, breathe in, exhale, knee to elbow, breathe out. And again, inhale, stretch it out, and then hug it in. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to hug it in. Inhale to reach, and exhale to hug it in. Inhale to reach, hold, point into the back toes, and then drop that foot to the ground, gate pose. We rise and reach into the right arm. Take a slow breath. Cartwheel both hands down to the floor. Facing the front, you kick your right leg into the sky, three-legged dog. Stretch into the back toes, and then look forwards as you shift forwards into a three-legged plank. Bend into your elbows, chaturanga, to your upward facing, gliding the shoulders back, lift your heart forwards, rolling the hips back. Downward facing dog. Other side, left leg stretches into the sky. We bend into this knee, drawing foot to bum, opening through groin, hip. Exhale, lizard lunge. Stepping with a light energy, melt your hips down. Feel into that opening across your right hip flexor and your inner left thigh. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, right knee drops to the mat. Let's come into our half splits variation. Walk your hands a bit closer towards you. And then lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, lean forwards. Notice how this side feels compared to the first side. Rebending into this left knee. Come right into your easy twist as you lift your right knee off the floor. Reach into the left arm. Suckle out the left wrist. Feel your right hand really root into the floor here. And then when you're ready, let's make our way into our side plank. So stack those ankle bones, lift your hips, firing up your obliques, and loading your right arm. Holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Drop your left hand down to the floor, left knee drops to the mat, supported side plank, right arm stretches up and over your ear. Lift your right foot off the floor, point into the toes, breathe in, and then exhale, knee to elbow, breathe out. Inhale to reach it out. And then exhale to hug it in. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale with control, hug it in. Inhale to reach. And exhale to hug it in. Last time, inhale, reach. Point into the back toes and then drop that foot to the ground. We reach for the back of our space, gate pose. Taking a leisurely breath into the left side. Looking to the front, cartwheel the hands down to the floor and kick your left leg into the sky, three-legged dog. Reaching back into the left toes. Look forwards with control, three-legged plank. Any vinyasa of your choice here. If you're finding your three-legged chaturanga to your upward facing, go for it. And then rolling the hips back, downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Now spread into your toes and into your fingers. Feel that connection to the ground. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale, side out. Inhale now, reach your right toes back, find a three-legged dog. Exhale, hug your knee into your chest, lean forwards. And then take your toes back again, three-legged dog. Over towards your right side, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. On your out breath, step forwards into a high lunge. Stretch the arms into the sky, bend into your left knee and come right into a cactus arm. So bend into those elbows and reach through your heart space. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your hands down to the floor, come right into a long pyramid pose, hamstring stretch, bow of your right leg as you drive the left heel as close to the ground as you can. Inhale, bend into the right knee and sink your left knee down to the floor, half splits, playing with stretching the hands behind you. Let's flex into the right foot. Okay, getting right into it. Shift forwards onto the right leg and take flight warrior 3. We reach into the arms, we point into the back toes. Hug your belly to your spine. And then glide your left knee up and into the chest space. Okay, take a moment to ground here. Reach into the arms. And then begin to play with straightening out through your left leg. Just see how you go. Reach into the heel, hold and breathe. Bend into the left knee again, hold and breathe. And then once again, kick into that foot. Bend into the left leg. Last time, reach into the foot, reach into the heel, hold. Listen now, bend into the left leg, cross it over the right thigh, figure 4. You got this. Stay with it if you can. Hands to heart space. Breathe. Nice and slowly guide your left leg back into the chest space and then reach your left leg behind you, flying warrior. Point into the back toes. You can bend into the right knee as much as you can. Find your drishti, find your focus. Warrior 2, we lightly drop the foot to the floor and then come right into a reverse warrior. So reach into that arm, reach into the top fingers. Exhale, side angle pose. Left arm reaches up and over, keeping both feet nice and rooted to the floor. Inhale, reverse it out again. Exhale, Skandasana, left knee bends and right leg straightens. Get nice and low through the hips, hands to heart space. We travel to the front, Skandasana. And then look into the back of our space, glide all the way to the back of our mat, low lunge, and kick your left leg into the sky. Find a 3-legged dog. Reach into the back toes, breathe in. Exhale, warrior 2. Still facing the back of our space here. Reach into the arms as you plug both of your feet into the ground. Reverse it out, breathe in. And then side angle pose, breathe out. Reach into the right fingers as you plug into the edge of the back foot. Reverse warrior, inhale. Now exhale, rainbow warrior. Bending into the right knee, stretch the hands behind you. Hold. And then glide the body forwards, reverse it out again, inhale. One more time, just like that, exhale, take it back, just like a fluid, playful dance. All right, glide the body forwards. Reverse your warrior, take a breath into the left side body. And then as you exhale, drop the hands to the floor, take a wide-legged fold. Toes in, heels out. Hands to floor, lift your chest, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And again, breathe in, halfway lift. Now travel to the front of your space, low lunge, meeting your right foot. Kick your right leg right into the sky. Find a 3-legged dog. Breathe in. And then guide your right knee towards your left elbow. Left elbow. Kick the right leg through, fallen star. Stretch your left arm into the sky. Lift your hips. Find that expansion across the front line of the body. And then drop your left hand down to the floor. Hug your right knee back in towards your chest. Send your right leg behind you. Find a 3-legged dog. Option to find a 3-legged plank or any vinyasa that feels good and playful here. Bend into your elbows, cruise through your flow with awareness and control. If you can, roll the hips back to your downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Hug your chest towards your legs. Take a full inhale and a nice juicy exhale. Inhale, left leg stretches back, 3-legged dog. And then guide your knee towards your chest, lift your right heel off the floor. Take your toes behind you, 3-legged, over towards your left side. Inhale, 3-legged dog, reaching back into the foot. High lunge, we step forwards and we reach the arms into the sky. Now right knee is bent, we cactus, opening up your thoracic spine and shoulders reach through your heart center. Drop your hands lightly to the ground. Come into your long pyramid pose, melt over your left leg. Press both of your feet into the ground. Bending into your left knee, inhale. Lift your chest, look forwards. Exhale, right knee drops to the mat, half splits. Stretching hands behind you. So that flying kind of half split situation. Flex into the left foot and breathe. All right, we're gonna shift forwards onto the left foot. Let's go for our warrior 3. Flying warrior is also there for you if you need. I want you to lift your back leg as much as you can. Hold and stretch into the arms. And then start to guide your right knee into your chest. Keeping arms long into the sky. Hold and breathe, just let yourself ground here. Anchoring through the left foot. Okay, let's go for our kick. You're really working your right hip flexor here. Reach into the heel, you can do it. Don't worry about the height of the leg. And then bend into the knee. Breathe, staying with it. And again, inhale to reach. And then exhale, bend into the knee. Last round, inhale to reach. And exhale, bend into the knee. Cross it over the left thigh, figure 4. Okay, and as always, drishti for balance, finding that unmoving spot in front of you, helping with your proprioception, your awareness of your body through space. Guide your right knee back in towards your heart space, and then make your way back into your flying warrior. Reach back into the toes. Keep the energy in the back leg and in the chest. So keep lifting your chest. Warrior 2, we softly land. Reach into the arms as you root both of your feet into the ground. And then reverse it out. Inhale, stretch into the top arm. And then exhale, side angle pose. Dropping your forearm to the thigh, stretch into the top fingerprints. Inhale, reverse it out again, reaching into left arm. Exhale, Skandasana, right knee bends, left leg straightens, gliding your hands to your heart space. All right, let's travel to the front, Skandasana, left knee bends. Look over to the back of your space, flexing into the right foot a lot. Glide your way to the back of your mat now. Meet your right foot back of your mat, and then kick your right leg right into the sky. Find a 3-legged dog, breathe in. Exhale, warrior 2, step forwards. Stretch into the arms, feel your feet root into the ground beneath you. Inhale, reverse it out. Breathing into your right lung here across your side. And then side angle pose. Fluid, playful, sensing that spaciousness and that awareness through your body. Let's reverse the warrior. Breathe in. Exhale, rainbow warrior, left knee bends, reach the hands behind you. Now flex into that right foot. And then glide the body forwards again, reverse it out, plugging right foot into ground. One more time, we take it back. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach into that top arm, full breath across your side. Take your wide-legged fold, Prasarita, dropping the hands down to the ground, toes in, heels out, lowering the hands to the earth, lift your chest lightly halfway. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift the chest again. Now travel forwards to the front, meet your left foot at the front of your mat and kick your left leg into the sky. 3-legged dog, reach back into the toes. Glide your left knee towards your right elbow. Now push away from the ground and kick your left leg through fallen star. Your right arm stretches tall, lifting the hips, lifting the heart space. With that out breath, drop the right hand to the ground. Your left knee glides back into the chest, pull it into the chest, and stretch your left toes back, 3-legged dog. All right, let's do this. Shift forwards into your 3-legged plank to see if you can find that control, nice and slow. We're loading the arms, bend into your elbows. Chaturanga to your upward facing dog. Push the shoulders back, open up your heart space, and then downward facing dog, hips roll back. Lovely work, spreading into toes, pushing into edges of feet. Take a nice full breath in. Release through your mouth as you exhale. With that out breath, guys, let's begin to lift the heels off the floor and then hover your knees right beneath your hips. Walk your hands beneath your shoulders, hovering tabletop. Spicing things up a little bit here in the end. All right, we're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Sink the knees to the floor and come into a cow pose. Arch your spine, lift your chest through. And then exhale, round the spine, contract, cat spine. With that next out breath, I want you to look forwards, push away from the earth again, tuck your toes and lift your knees off the floor. Okay, hovering tabletop. Listen carefully. Glide your right knee towards your right elbow, holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Now reach your right toes behind you. You can do this. Stay with it for 3, for 2, and for 1. 3-legged dog. Your right leg reaches back into the sky. Inhale. Look forwards. Shift forwards into your three-legged plank. Okay, take your optional flow vinyasa here, bending into those elbows, lift your chest in your upward facing dog, and then we roll it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels lift, knees hover beneath hips, walk hands beneath shoulders. Okay, let's do it. Left knee to left elbow for 3, for 2, for 1. Full body activator, reach the left toes back for 3, for 2, and for 1. Three-legged dog, stretch the left leg into the sky, reach into those toes. Look forwards, shift forwards into your three-legged plank, bending your elbows to your chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, open up the heart space, and then roll it back slowly with awareness, downward facing dog. Beautiful work, guys. Land here as you ground into the feet and the hands. And then lift your heels off the floor, bend your knees into your chest, crouching dog. You can spring forwards or walk, either way, doesn't matter. Come into your yogi squat. Guide your hands into your chest. Gently press the elbows into your inner thighs if that's available to you. Take a breath in. And a slow exhale. Okay, with that out breath, I want you to reach your hands behind you. Just gently lower your bum down to the floor. Find a cross-legged seat. Place your right foot in front of your left foot. And then grow tall as you reach the arms into the sky. Breathe in. Twist gently to the right as you breathe out. Gliding your right shoulder behind you. Growing tall through your twist. Slowly unwind and place your other foot in front of you, left foot forwards, arms stretched tall, feeling that lengthening sensation as you lengthen out of the waist, twist in the other direction. Melt your left shoulder behind you, feel your collarbones broaden, and feel your energy soften now. As you unravel the body, place your hands on your knees, grow tall through the spine, and just take a moment here to soften. Eyes closed, find a sense of length through the spine without any kind of rigid energy, but finding kind of a soft grounding. Relax your energy in your face. Feel the energy of the practice that you have cultivated. And then begin to relax into your collarbones, your shoulders, your neck, your chest some more. Observe the natural and gradual slowing down of your breathing. And start to access a sense of space within yourself. A space that you can create at any time. A point of connection that you have to your body and to your truth. Keeping the mouth closed, begin to gently deepen the breath. If it helps to place your hands on your tummy just beneath your navel, you're welcome to do that. We're going to take a couple of rounds of slow, deep abdominal breaths. So breathe into your hands, keeping the body nice and relaxed. We breathe in through the nose, feel the belly expand into your hands. And then you just passively and gently release through your nostrils. A few more rounds like that, nice full and long breaths in. And softly releasing it through your nose. Continuing on your own for 5 more cycles of breath, making sure to keep the body relaxed. Don't try too hard. And then together we're going to take a final full breath in through the nose and then open the mouth to release. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me today. I appreciate you. This is Sarabi, my father's doggy, who wanted to join the practice as well. So if you heard any barking or any other sounds, I apologize for that, but I hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you would like to deepen your practice with me, I have an online membership, Tana Studio, which is a space where you can deepen your practice. I have full length 60 to 75 minute to 45 minute and shorter practices on there as well. That is yoga flows as well as Pilates workouts, breath work and meditation. So I would love to see you there. We have a beautiful growing community there. There is a 3-day free trial, so you're welcome to check it out if you're interested. Otherwise, please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I put a new flow on here. I will continue to post weekly on YouTube, and it's really the best way that you can support me. All right, guys, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next practice.